now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to have a Lions first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Another run here with Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Williams in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no gain, and it sets up 4th down.
Really nice play recognition there by the defense. They sensed the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield, and that ball was going to be checked down. The moment that ball hit the running back's hands, there was nowhere to go.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's taken in. He will have the conversion and more. And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, hut, ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
32.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for Minnesota. It's a gain of 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
They run over center with Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. But when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Love. That's to the left side, caught by Noel. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
First down.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Robinson, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Aggressive 3.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love.
At the 7.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Vikings.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Back to 60, back to 60.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7 on the scoreboard.
Yards.
More from the
First
Twin
down,
Cities
Lions.
in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready? 79, the 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On the give, it's Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Detroit.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run. This is Hall.
Brees Hall, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. His kick is good. The Lions will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Check Fury. Come on, set.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Fight, 60. Officer, please. Clock one. Yellow, line. Ready?
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
50 Fury. Triple 38.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw is Love. Oh, they leave Noah wide open. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Vikings.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Minnesota.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Steal. Check steal. Set.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
Check white.
and 7.
Set. Go.
Another run here for Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He has Hyatt, complete. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain in the 4. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
Strike. Ready. Check Fury. Red 38. Hut.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk trap 60. Trap 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll send a man in motion left. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
Pass for 60. Pass for 60. Ready, go. Ready, go.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Strike. Check. Strike. Ready. 10 black. Set. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Second and 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ready?
They'll go again with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Lions have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
First and 10. That's a 50-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He's got room at the 30, up the sideline, past midfield. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Here's Love operating out of the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
60 red. 60 red.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Love. Now timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Yellow. Lonnie. Black. 95.
Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready, strike. Check, strike. Here we go, set. 50, great, set.
On the give, it's Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, check right.
It's 2nd and 8.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. This defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So I'm not getting no blocks.
He's in to drop him for a sack.
No blocking.
And that will bring up 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
There's nothing.
Pass. Bronco 80.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started, a big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And this time they are ready for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd
Come
and
on,
11.
come on.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall.
Thank you.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Catch made there by Waddle.
Forward into the face.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
I got a motherfucking star. We can't block it from here.
Another run here with Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay,
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Ready, what?
He'll drop the throw. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Robinson. They'll try to get back to the line, but
I just can't understand. Like,
here's a 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing is low. Going for it all. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked up by Max Melton.
This fucking
So,
game is
3
hilarious.
quarters now in the books.
It's fucking hilarious.
And Sunday Night Primetime continues
Oh, it's fucking
after this.
hilarious, man. Great fucking defense, man. Great motherfucking defense. Fucking live. It's fucking live. Hilarious.
Got it. Ready?
Great defense.
Got ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing now from the gun. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Back to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL, and I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must. As they come out for 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Allen. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that that short run puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he will score again. Jamison Williams, touchdown Lions. 3 touchdowns in this. He now has 7 for the year.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Check smash. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They run over center with Robinson. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Block.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Ball on the
second.
28-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Down. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A give, and here
That's
comes
crazy.
Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Brings up second and 11. At the
Second down throw for Love. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker can be a hero.
Here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really
Get the
tip the
fuck
scales
out of
in
here.
favor.
This man's a fucking
If you
X-Factor.
generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll come up now for second down.
Check. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Minnesota. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Extra point try, fourth touch. The kick is good. And the Vikings will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it. And it brings up third down.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Lions first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside 35. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to the air one more time. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here we go. First and goal.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Viking 18. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw again. Moving to his right.
Everybody.
Now, and it's a touchdown.
Everybody.
They've gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he's going to go back, taken down at the 6. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Jack Fury. Let's go. Hunt, hunt.
Give up the middle to Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. The clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. On first down, right back to Harris. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down. So a win here for the Vikings. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.